with Madden NFL 17. Live gameplay part 7, I think. We are playing on pro difficulty against the freaking Redskins. Let me change another setting I forgot to do. $15. There we go. Now, also I I got a defensive tackle, Aaron Donald. He's a 99 overall, so he should be wiping them out. If he doesn't, then there's something wrong with him. And he needs slapped up across the face. But let's go ahead and get started with this. They're an 82 overall, so we should win. $5 yards per carry. Well, when it loads, we'll get to the game. I hear noises, but I don't see anything but loading. Okay, come on. Come on. Also, guess what kind of stuff I gotta deal with at my tech class?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry.
Someone used a freaking air compressor that's able to shoot air hard enough to where it will just shoot fresh slag off of a weld.
So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field.
They had that air shoot up someone's ass.
Michigan State, the former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Forget the measurables. His temperament, which is so even-keeled, often masks a burning desire to win and perform.
How stupid you could be to do that.
Lines up to play, and usually he puts on a nice performance.
First carry here for Charles Sims.
There we go.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I see what you guys want to do. You guys want to run. You want to run on me.
2nd down, Cousins. And the
Cowboys
pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jalen Smith in there to get him for a loss of 5. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
Yeah.
No one's faked out. What's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On 3rd down, Cousins. A dump off to Sims. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to the left here to Reed.
There you go,
Just
Sean.
A yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And now the defense for Dallas.
Morris Claiborne is a former first-round pick at cornerback with skills that can match up with anyone when he's at his best.
Sean Lee's the best freaking linebacker in the NFL.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Do not let them get a 1st down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And this one complete to Reed. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the kick.
Yeah.
Call it no gain that time.
Hell yeah.
Left looking up at a 4th and 1. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But
Shit.
I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well.
God
I
damn
could
it.
come right back at them.
So, of course, they wanted to find the end zone, but when you go on the road and your first drive results in points, I think you're pretty happy.
You have to be because you've taken it to the home team in this case. And while you may not have shut up the home crowd, you've quieted them down a little bit. Good way to start.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Haven't been doing very good this season. Shit. That is not good.
They'll come out in the pistol. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that.
That
one
was
up
a
to
good
around
run,
the
though.
33.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams.
Oh, God.
If you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn it.
They'll wind
I
up
couldn't push
losing
X fast
3.
enough.
And now it's third down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, then he made a nice tackle.
Out left side here to
Yeah.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
A handoff left, Elliott. Looking to find
Shit.
a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Not in whose house?
Second down, Prescott. Complete to Bryant. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Let's see what they go to here on third down and 6.
Easily, you'd better catch this.
On third down, it's Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley.
Dang.
He's gonna have a first down
That was
as
a
he's
good
brought
run.
down at the 44-yard
Oh.
line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Prescott to throw it. It's caught by Bryant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. On second down, Prescott again. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Ooh.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Oh, he bowls over it.
Yeah!
He's into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking.
Hugging the fat guy.
End result, touchdown.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the
Dang.
rookie Ezekiel Elliott able to finish it off with a touchdown run. That'll be taken in the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Now Cousins.
Oh, shit. Yeah!
Pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Aaron Donald able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around.
Not out.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
He was over 100 yards a week ago, and he's well on his way once again.
Say it with me, partner. Encore, encore. This guy's headed towards getting it done one more time.
So the offense has it, 6-yard line, 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Has already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. They'll try to run
Yeah.
Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott.
And they were all run plays. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I thought he was injured.
As they come onto the field, and they're coming off a 3-and-out.
Got my hopes up. Oh, for the love of God. Sorry, guys. That's my dad.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in
Things
the
are moving
excitement
really
area.
quick there.
Up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
Shit.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down. 5 yards to go. On play action, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Look at the big man rumble. And this is going to
Jesus.
be for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will take this to the 10-yard line.
Jesus.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the scout troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7
Not a freaking open lane there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Shit.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Elliott. And he'll go backwards.
Really?
Losing yardage to the
You
5.
didn't need to spin.
A yard, and it brings up 4th. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. 4th down, Prescott drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Well, looking down at my game card here, that's 5 drives now for them and 4 touchdowns. I think anybody would take an 80% ratio.
I'm sure that they would, but if you flip it over to the other side of the ball, what are they going to hang their hat on? There was 1 possession. They held them to no score whatsoever. That's what they're going to try and build on and try and slow this team down.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Alright, guys. I will be back in a little bit. Or else we're gonna end up having my dad come down here and yell at me. So, yeah. We will be right back. Alright guys, I'm finally back, and we will go ahead and get back to the game.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Because he's a dumbass.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. On the ground, the drive starts with Sims. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
Oh, shit.
20.
Bitch.
Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 73 yards. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10? Looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
They'll run it again with Sims.
Bitch.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Second and goal from the 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, wow.
A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This field a few yards into the end zone.
Shit.
It's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the
Hey,
Cowboys
Mario
offense
King,
heads
what's up,
back
buddy?
onto the field, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Throwing, Prescott, and on the left side, he's got
Shit.
Witten. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
All right.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size,
Oh,
hands.
shit.
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put
We
that
might
whole
be
package
good
together,
here.
You light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
On second down, Elliott.
Aw, shit.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play.
I
there,
went
so they're left
undefeated
with a
last
3rd down and
season.
6.
I am,
So nothing there. I don't know that that's
Oh.
all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there.
depending
don't you?
on how well this game goes, I might be 2-1.
Instead, it was the defense getting it done
Wait,
again
no.
and
Yeah,
holding them
2
to
and
no
1.
gain.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the
Shit.
middle. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a
God.
1st down.
Now
Witten.
stopped him in his tracks. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Yeah.
To Jason Witten. 7 yards on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that.
Nope, don't really
You have to
care.
be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play
Aw.
on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
What
Brandon,
bull?
that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner. and
Yes,
the
I
tackle
did
was
hear
there
about
right away
that.
for a loss of yardage.
Yeah. I really don't think the Eagles are screwed.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Out left side here to Bryant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Beasley with it over the middle.
Attaboy, Beasley.
For 16, and the drive will continue.
Yeah,
So on that play, defense was
With
in the
Carson
zone. They
Wentz,
ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense.
I haven't really been keeping up on the Eagles, except for when they blew
It's not something
us
that is really
out.
evident when you watch it on the screen, but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing.
Oh,
and it keeps you from
yeah.
chasing receivers because you have a specific
That
zone you have to
Packers
cover.
game.
When a receiver's in your zone and
Oh
it
my
crosses to
God,
another,
that was-
you gotta let your guy know.
that was
They got
sad.
completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Completes it to Jason Witten.
Shit.
And he's
Ooh.
going to get this inside the 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completed some passes, and they just completed another one for a 1st down there to the tight end.
They were taking lessons from the Falcons.
1st down throw for Prescott. Caught left side, Williams.
Oh, he just juked him the hell out.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? That's complete.
Shit.
Right around the 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every
Thank
now
God
and then,
that
the
was not a
offensive guys,
sack.
they figure a way to get
Oh,
him
well,
open,
thank you.
even with everyone keeping eyes
I
on
tried
him.
hard on
Certainly
that.
a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. third down, Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Okay, Brandon, work with me here. Let's analyze this situation. A touchdown here, that could be the knockout blow in the second quarter. But if they go for it and don't get it, that could bring life to the other sideline.
Again, it's Elliott. And maybe gets it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Redskins are able to come up with a goal line stand.
You know what? Shut up.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And the drive begins here with Sims. Give him a couple on the carry there.
Thanks, Mario. Also, hey, also don't forget to hit that bell. That kind of helps too. It lets you know when I post videos.
He can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Again, they run with Sims. And space over to take this up past the 10. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front. Last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there.
Let's make a
Just
fumble.
use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Sims. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
7,520.
Good pick up on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Sims. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Yeah, boy.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19.
Yes, I do play Madden Mobile.
4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space.
Damn, Whitehead.
And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense.
Oh, shit.
Congratulations, you got us last time.
What the hell?
The whole time we got down to position, we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football.
I've actually got a 90 offense, 91 defense, and I think 88 special teams.
Even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yards to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They come out here in the eye. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Dang it, Elliott.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Bryant, the lone receiver left. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He's going to air one out. And he gets it away, and And it falls down incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
All right, Bryant, you're getting this.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's going to go up top again. And he is into the end zone.
One. Oh, shit. You got, oh my God.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
God damn it.
Well, you know he can be explosive. He's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Here's Bailey now for the extra point.
That is not good.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Okay. Do you know when he'll be? Okay. That's nice.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, God.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Come on,
down
let's
on
get
the
an
scoreboard,
interception.
certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here.
Oh, dang it.
Situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their
Oh,
offense,
really?
and that's how they have to treat this
You want to
drive.
hurry it up.
Big time.
Here's Cousins. A dump off to Sims.
Ooh, he tried
And
to
he'll
spin
get
me
up
out.
to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, I
7
know.
yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A first down throw for Cousins. And no
Bitch.
escaping this time as he'll go down. They
R.I.P.
get it for
Cousins.
Aaron Donald in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Second down, Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And Sims lost it. He lost the
Oh,
ball.
my God.
And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs.
Shit.
Knocked it free, made a big play.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because
Williams,
the
you
big
got to
fella
catch
runs
this,
routes.
buddy.
It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And that one was
God
nearly
damn.
picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Oh, God.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Going for the deep ball. And
Oh,
incomplete,
shit.
almost intercepted. Had a great
Really?
shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
And Jason Garrett's going to leave the offense on the field. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
All right.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it is
Oh.
incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste.
My
in their mouths
backup
after
for
that
Dez
failed
is
4th down
Williams.
conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first,
And they're
so
being
they'll have
bitches
2
now.
remaining here before we get to halftime. Cousins now on second down. And Reed with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right
He
at
flops
the 45-yard
around.
line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah, boy.
Losing yardage back at the 42. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Wow.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a nice spin into some
Jesus.
field. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you now to Orlando,
You know, you're not
and
too
our Timberline
conservative.
Studios, where Larry Ridley's standing by with
Yes,
our
I didn't
EA
see a
Sports
point in
halftime report.
punting
Thanks, Brandon. And
when
welcome to the EA halftime
we're
report.
up by this
Let's take
much.
a look back at the first half. The Cowboys are dominating, and a big reason why is the passing attack. The Redskins secondary will need to step it up in the second half. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Third down from inside the 20. Elliott's got it off the left side here, and he'd go in for the 12-yard touchdown. The lead grows to 4. Cowboys with the football late in the first. Elliott's looking for room to run. He'll pick up more than 10 yards on the play. Continuing on the drive, Elliott's got it on the run, and he caps off the two-play drive with the score. Cowboys push their lead to 11.
Yeah.
Fourth down from inside the 10. Prescott's got the
Yeah,
completion
no.
from the gun, and it ends up working for a touchdown. The blowout rolls on. First and 10. Sims is going to dart up the middle. He'll end up running for over 20 yards on the play.
And then he gets the shit knocked out of him by Brown.
It's going to be a one play here, and he'll take it in for the touch, closing the gap to 18. Third down at the 47. Here's a quick pass, and it's Bryant with the catch. And this will go as a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 25. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we
Where
resume
Dez got
action
injured.
here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, a little 360.
Damn.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard
Did someone
line.
just get injured?
The Washington defense getting ready. They are down on the
Nope.
scoreboard as we
Okay.
begin the second half and looking to avoid a bigger deficit.
And I
10
can
to
just hear
35.
the coaches now. I can hear the head coach. Guys, first 5 minutes. First series of the second half. Offense.
He's got a man. Complete.
Suckers.
They'll get 32 yards there. And it'll be a Dallas first down.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass, because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
On the counter, Elliott. He finds some open field here. And he'll get
Shit.
this one down near the 20-yard line. 26
Oh, that's
yards
still a
on
good
the
run.
pickup there. And it'll be first down Cowboys. And the confidence from last week carrying over to this week.
2 weeks in a row, and I have to admit, last week, I thought they were going to really struggle running the football. I thought that they had a real challenge on their hands, and they more than met it and created big-time openings. And they figured, why not? Let's carry it forward this week. Again, the same thing. All the
That
blocking
was
schemes are
cruel.
there. I think they've really done a great job. That B gap between the guard and the tackle has been there all game for them, and they continue to exploit
And
it.
he's just going downhill.
Not only downhill, but with incredible force.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Prescott from the gun on third. Complete to Jason Witten. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
And fits the exact right word.
Ooh.
Over the middle, there's almost always traffic.
We got
so
this.
Anytime you're a receiver in that area,
I think.
you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because
and he'll take it into the
Boy.
for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His
Dang.
first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Yeah, this is a blowout. This is
talk
God.
about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are.
They're just getting
That's
ruined.
essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
That is true.
Extra point try by Bailey.
I'm on pro difficulty.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Trust me, if it was on rookie, it would have been like 80-0 by now.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25.
It's kind of hard to bring down.
24-yard line. And now back onto the field. Here comes the Cowboys defense.
Bitch.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. He's fumbled
I just
already
made him
once,
my
Charles.
bitch.
I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it.
Yes.
Jalen Smith in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Oh, come on now. Don't be that bad with Romo.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive
I swear,
guys.
the last Eagles game, we were having some, last year when we played the Eagles, we were having a quarterback dilemma.
After the sack on second down. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Throwing his Cousins. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Jesus.
Safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
That was perfect.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? Third and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big time
I think I
pressure.
do see Romo, though.
This is fielded at the 27. A good return there, 17 yards. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change
also,
it up until they showed me a reason to do so. Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times
I missed
and
the
put him in
Romo
the
life.
end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground.
Shit.
Maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Am I trying to play
10 yards
sometime?
to go on
What do you
third.
mean? Oh, then no, I've got Williams to replace Doug.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead
You
to a
got
new
4 or
set of
5
downs.
people going after his legs, and they still have issues bringing him down.
Just a little bit of time to survey the scene. That's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
I really don't think the Packers will make it this year.
Ultimately, they dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception
They might.
in the game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
There is a chance they will.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. They go to Elliott again. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down, 3rd and 5.
Come on, let's go.
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him 10 yards on that.
Rodgers is back.
A fresh set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there.
I
The
didn't know
offensive play
that.
caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Shit.
Let's
go.
Here's Elliott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there. And you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
The give is to Elliott. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Redskins are able to come up with a
I
goal
also
line
thought
stand.
Rodgers was out for the rest of the
Starting
season.
field position here for the offense.
Here we go. 3-19.
They'll run here with Sims. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8
bastard.
yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to pump the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Now they run with Sims. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
So
What
third
the
and
hell?
7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
On third down, Cousins.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
What?
So the roughing
Bull.
the passer penalty, 15 yards. And Charles, the defender, needs to know.
That was bullshit.
We've been talking
You're
about
gonna
it for
do
years. You
it!
gotta get one step after the quarterback throws his pass. Anything close to that,
Seriously?
or beyond that, you're going to get flagged.
You are so full of crap.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so.
False start. Offense. Still first down.
So after the mistake by the offense, it cost him 5 yards. And now 1st and 15.
Let's go! 319! 319!
They'll give it to him right up the gut. He'll rumble for about 6 up
Fuck
across the
you.
20 to the 22.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Here we go now! Green!
Play action now. Cousins. And that's incomplete.
Bitch.
He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to
This
get
guy
rid of the
can
football.
kiss my
But
ass.
today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Alright, Mario. I'll see you later, buddy.
Defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Here's Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that
what's
a
wrong,
loss of
Sam?
7 to bring up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And take it right on the 30.
Shit.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal
God
kicker,
damn
you've
it.
got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision
I
is
hope
here
I
if
do
they
kill
get to
Cousins.
that spot.
Death to Cousins.
2nd down, Prescott. Trying to get it to
Bull.
Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, wow.
Josh Norman with a pick. He can be such a tone setter for a defense.
His confidence has grown from his first snaps in the NFL. Found his place, found his way, and now everyone just wants to avoid throwing the football. in
Maybe
his
Cousins
direction.
will die now.
So out now come the Redskins. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You
Shit.
know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here we go.
And they'll run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here.
You're such a
It's
silly
loss of
turd.
a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula
Good
for winning
job,
defense,
Lawrence.
it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the
If I
offensive
hurt
backfield.
Lawrence, good riddance.
They're playing an excellent game.
I mean, not, oh God, not Lawrence.
Cousins now on second down. Out
I
to
mean,
the left
Cousins.
here to Reed.
If I hurt Cousins,
And
good
he'll get it
riddance.
out near the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Four down. Here we go now. Green, 39.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And this play will
Flicker.
be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
They just want to keep rushing it, and it's not going to work.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you're going to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play.
Oh my God! How is he not injured? Ooh. Ooh, he got up quick though.
What could the offense have done to
Oh
adjust
my
and account
God!
What you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
He's
But in that case,
browsing
that didn't
him.
happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Oh my God, that hurt me.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play.
Brown, I wish you'd do that to him.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
Really?
False start, offense.
Man, they don't suck. He tried to fake us out, but he faked out his own
down, a
team.
nickel formation here defensively. 3rd and long for Cousins. A dump off to Sims.
Get him, Brown. There you go.
Marked down deep in Dallas territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football. And that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to him right away because they have the matchup advantage.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Oh, well. That's still a blowout.
Sims, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up
What the
just
hell?
past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
I was about to say, don't you dare tell me he's injured. Kind of scare me there for a second. Halfback sprint.
6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
The interception the last drive, what will happen here? Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's your team's overall in franchise?
They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
God damn it, Whitehead.
And it falls incomplete. Lucky Whitehead, his intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. This is Elliott. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
No. I am not freaking.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Mine's like an 89.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's got a man. It's Williams.
Oh my God, Williams.
He's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44.
I cannot believe you just did that.
That's a big pickup of a first down.
Look at who I got to throw this to.
Both sides of the ball,
Oh.
offense and defense, are going through
Never
every
mind, Tyron Smith
situation.
isn't there anymore.
In this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. He couldn't quite hold it.
Really?
Ball pops out, incomplete.
You know what, motherfucker?
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
I'm gonna run it down your throat again.
They come out here in the eye. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And they get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Playing against a 3-4 up front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many.
I'm trying to
different
turn
things.
into a
But when you're
defensive
running the
powerhouse.
football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Oh,
Just a
Jesus.
yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense.
No.
And whistle blown, a timeout here.
I don't want to do a freaking punt.
By the kicking team. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, Cody. What's up, buddy?
4th down, Prescott. Looking for his tight end.
Oh, bull.
Picked off by DJ Swear.
Jesus.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who
No,
really
they
happy
can't.
about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got
Bitch.
it complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And
Sure.
make this a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
2nd down, Cousins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Reed, you are such a
Well, the
bastard.
strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating
Shit.
that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fucking. Oh.
So the hard count gets him there. Neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defense thought they had the timing down, but the quarterback hit him with a hard count.
Guess what's gonna happen to you now?
1st down. Here's Cousins. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Jackson's got it over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after
I
catch,
honestly
but it worked
think
really well.
Brown kind of lost IQ there.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Out to the left here to Reed.
Bitch.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Cody, shut up. Steelers suck.
Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. They'll He'll throw again. Cousins finding time. Jordan Reed has it. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key
God.
first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab.
He really wanted that.
From the red zone now, Cousins. This will be caught just inside the 10. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
In so many ways,
Cody.
the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
At least we don't have to come back in a game against the Bengals.
Cousins again. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes it.
Good.
Touchdown, Washington. Their big tight end. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
The
Shit.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, nice move.
Oh my God! Jones, shut up.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one.
Oh, for the love of God.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Cody, I don't care about your crap about a win is a win. Alright? Look, the Bengals was up on you guys.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to let it go again. They've got his man complete. A very solid
The
gain of
fact
27.
that you guys let the Bengals get that far ahead of you guys.
Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their
That
team
is
is.
sad.
There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to
That
the
is
finish.
seriously
'Cause
sad.
strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type
I
of
don't
a lead,
care if they
clock
came
on
back.
their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
I consider that a freaking loss. Alright?
They go play action here on first down. And it pops
God damn it,
free.
Elliott.
Collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
They give to Elliott. And he is going to lose.
Are you
yardage
kidding
here.
me?
He lost 2 there, and it's third down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves
Hey,
them
Cody,
looking at a fourth down.
Dallas actually had a chance last year.
We're looking for hybrid
Only problem
players,
is,
guys who can do a
the coach
combination
kind of,
jobs.
oh no, I
And
don't
anyone who plays
know,
a strong safety position
kept him out
now
for
more than
3
ever is a
fucking
hybrid type
games.
player. Half defensive back that covers passes,
The hell you think
and
is gonna
half
happen to a
linebacker that makes
team after they're
tackles?
kept
We
out
just
of
saw the
fucking
linebacker
playing that
make that
long?
play.
Here we go.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He dumps off to Morris. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
Damn.
The rack on that play, the run after catch. But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage.
Really?
Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Jesus, Elliott.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were
Did
in a
you
second and
seriously
long
just say, can you
situation. It
do
seemed
some
pretty
type of
dire,
draft
but they brought it
king?
back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
There they'll be in
You
search
can
of
draft,
6 yards
but there is
here
no
on 3rd
draft
down.
king.
This is now the 9th play of the drive. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's caught at the 2. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come out here in the eye. Now Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His
Wait, what?
ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen, but just had 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
So they're going to go for 2.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Start right there. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
Oh,
he
wow.
got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh, you know, we kind of don't need any more points, so...
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Smacks his ass. Good job, Carr. Oh, I tackled him,
The
but
Redskins
yeah.
offense now, they head back onto the field. And they're going to need
Cody,
a score. Got one
shush.
last time, but still down here.
I don't like to play online.
Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Green 39. Green
Cousins from the gun on third. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there.
But
that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And this will be taken at the 13. A beautiful fake. So he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed.
Shit.
They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
oh, come on.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a
Really?
short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a
It
really
is
good
on
run
pro.
stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on third down.
I'm playing against Redskins. What do you expect?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Complete to Jason Witt.
Holy shit.
12 yards is the pickup there. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And the defense bit hard there. They were thinking run all the way, play fake, working to perfection on 4th down.
And it was able to work because of the down and distance situation.
All right, I'll
Fourth
play
and
you here in a
short,
minute.
You gotta respect the run. You show a little play action. Oftentimes you find people open for what you need, and that's exactly what they got done there.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cowboys, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. They will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints.
Finish game. Oh shit. Release. Go ahead and up his catching traffic. Awareness. Upgrade his catching. His awareness. Auto upgrade. Oh, yeah, and You're gonna give me the work? Lessen his chance of getting hurt for next time. Oh shit. Friends list. Really? Legit guys. the hell? Well, good grief, Austin. Alright, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and end the live stream here. We will put up another one here in a little bit. Oh, I will. Because, you know, there's no we. It's just me. I'm all alone. Well, I do have you guys, so. But don't forget to like this video and sub to my channel if you want more. Also hit that bell for notifications. And this is Hellcat out.